Good evening, everybody. My name is Michelle, and it's time for your Tuesday evening live Q&A with the angels tonight on Facebook Live. It's an evening where we share angel messages, where we share divine guidance, encouragement, upliftment, raising the vibrations, and just sharing in community. So we weren't able to do the live broadcast on Tuesday evening as we normally do. So join us tonight, Wednesday evening, for your live Q&A. What we will do as usual is we will start off with a message for the week ahead, and then we will invite questions, and you're welcome to ask for a card. You're welcome to ask a question, and we'll tune in for divine guidance. Please say hi when you are here. Tell us where you're from and tell us how you are. In preparation for this session, I really received the question, how are you? And I'm wondering, how often do we ask one another, how are you? We are so used to saying, I'm well, thank you, I'm good, thanks. But how are you this evening? And let us share hope and let us share encouragement and let us lift one another up. Because you know what? We're a community and you are never, never alone. And so this evening, we are here to ask, how are you? And to receive guidance and to receive love and encouragement from one another and also from divine guidance. Hello, Daryl. Thank you for joining us. It's lovely to see you here on the thread this evening. Please say hello if you're watching and tune in with us this evening. So I'm going to start with a message for the week ahead. Let us tune in and ask for an intention for the week ahead. Hello, Rosania. Nice to see you here as always. Hello, Mommy. It's lovely to see you all here and just seeing everybody joining in and tapping into the community. So I'm going to start off by using the angel deck this evening, and let us see what message do we have this evening for everybody that is listening now, for everybody that is tuning in now or later. What is our message for the week ahead, and what can we receive just to encourage us a little bit and to receive hope and inspiration? It's always lovely to start the evening with Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel is the archangel of peace and love, and helps us to see things from a bigger perspective. Chamuel means he who sees God. So looking up and just seeing the interconnectedness of everything. And the guidance specifically this evening refers to a career transition, career changes. And you know, throughout the day, I've been receiving subtle messages and thoughts of, are we doing what we really, really love? Are we moving into purpose? Are we in alignment with what our soul wants to do? And for a lot of us, it doesn't feel like that yet. But please do know that if you have that intention, and if you set that vision, and if you set that dream for yourself, everything that you do up until that point is a step taking you closer and closer. And sometimes we do experience a little bit of detours on the road. Sometimes maybe there's a little bit of a delay or a bump in the road, but please do know and receive that everything is always falling into alignment with where you set the intention and what you manifest for your life. And purpose is exactly doing what makes your heart sing. And purpose is giving the best of you out there, whether it feels as if you're doing your purpose, whether you are in your dream job, whether you're on your way there, whether you are still searching. Every day is an opportunity for us to be on purpose, to be in purpose, by the vibration, by the trust, by the faith, by the hope, by the gratitude, by the blessings that we receive, and then in turn bless others with. Isn't that amazing? So this specific message for this evening is your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So for those on the thread that's been asking for a career change, for those that are considering a change has come up, or there's perhaps a new opportunity waiting for you and you're not sure yet, check in with your heart and perhaps ask yourself this question: what if this was a necessary step for me to move forward? What if this step is exactly where I need to be in order for me to move forward? How amazing is that? And please do work with Archangel Chamuel when you are asking for a career change, because you need to perhaps maybe see the bigger picture. You need to perhaps maybe allow yourself to see how everything is connected and maybe look at it from afar. And you know, sometimes as we journey on, what I'm also receiving now is that we lose hope because we feel we've lost out. We lose hope because we feel I've lost my joy, or I've lost my willpower, or I've lost my confidence, or I've lost my strength. And most importantly, I've lost my hope. And do you know that Archangel Chamuel can assist you with healing to fill up, to replace that which you feel has been lost, so that you can have renewed hope to move forward? And that is our message for the week ahead. Focus on your career, focus on your purpose, set intention, make those dreams alive again, and know that every little step will indeed take you to the next, to the next, to the next. You just have to keep on believing. You have to keep on believing. Thank you so much. And so let's see who's joined us. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you so much. Long time no see, my friend. Hi, Christelle. Lovely to see you here. And wonderful. We are about to leave on a retreat soon. Yes, the love retreat. Hello, Clive. Thank you so much for tuning in. So nice to see you here. Teresa, hi. Thank you so much for joining us as well. What an amazing evening. And it's wonderful to see old friends and new friends joining us this evening for some angel inspiration. Please remember that if you do want a message or a card this evening, please put your name in the comments section. And as always, when someone else asks a question, remember it can resonate with you, yes? Remember that sometimes one person is just a catalyst for the group healing, for the group to receive messages and inspiration. So if someone else receives a message and it resonates with you, you just go, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because that is how we are all connected. And that is how we are all joined together this evening. Thank you so much. Daryl, so I am putting you down for a card. I'll try as much as possible to do all the card readings this evening. It's wonderful to see you here, Azania, and thank you so much for tagging a friend. And please feel free and please feel welcome to share the videos so that those that want to join us can also join us this evening. I am receiving pop-ups here, so let us continue with the evening for the evening's messages. Daryl, here is a card for you. And please do note that if you would like to receive a card, put your name in the comments section. The comments move quite quickly, so if I do miss your name, please feel free to just post it again. Christelle, I've got your name. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And Let us send likes, let us send hearts, let us start the love vibration this evening. So remember, we are connected. It does not matter that we are tuning in from different places. We are all connected in energy. Daryl, I'm doing a card for you right now, so please set an intention, ask a question. I'm using the Archangel deck for you this evening for a message for you. Thank you so much, Daryl. How's Joburg, Daryl? I see you mountain biking. Looks like so much fun, yes? Yeah, thank you. Archangel Jophiel, Daryl, Archangel Jophiel, often referred to as the Archangel of Wisdom. Yes, the Archangel of Beauty, the Archangel that can assist us to turn a very difficult situation into something beautiful. And sometimes when a situation needs healing, we have to just tap into it and view it as something beautiful and view it in a positive light. Please do keep positive. I know that sometimes it's very, very hard if we look around us and if we look at circumstances, it brings us down, yes? And we tend to lose hope. But you are reminded this evening to see the silver lining. You are reminded to go beyond and look at the positives of the situation and gather the blessings of where you are so that those blessings can expand into something beautiful. Daryl, I'm receiving for you. Please do not lose hope. Do not lose focus of the dream, of what it is that you're wanting, of what it is that you're willing into your life. If you just keep that close to your heart, and you stay in the vibration of the light and the positivity shining upon that, that will rise you up. I also know and I'm receiving that you are standing in front of a decision. So sometimes we have to make decisions. Yes, there's divine will. Yes, there's divine guidance, but we have free will. And sometimes I'm also receiving, perhaps maybe you're in front of a crossroads and you need to decide which way to go. And please do follow the guidance from your heart. We do not have any guarantees that a decision will be right or wrong. But what we do know is that every decision we make is taking us a step forward. It's taking us a step forward. As long as you keep the vibration of that dream alive, as long as you keep the vibration of what it is that you are manifesting alive in your vibrational space, take a step, make the decisions. And sometimes we have to make those decisions in faith, but we trust and we know that it will work out, that everything is always working out for me. So it does feel that you're standing in front of a decision. And so, you know, the most important thing with a decision, instead of wanting sort of to ask yes or no, instead of wanting to ask, is it the right or the wrong decision for me? Ask the question, what will I receive if I make this question? Do I trust myself enough that I will know what to do? Do I trust that the universe has my back? And no matter what happens, that this decision will lead me to exactly where I need to be? And that I trust that there will be learnings, wisdoms, and blessings along the way. I'm also receiving the image of a door, Daryl, and the door is kind of like slightly open. It's not fully opened. You know, when a door slightly opens and that's a little bit of light come through, so you can't really see, but there's a little bit of a door open. And there's huge encouragement for you to tap into, to just push that door a little bit more open, yes? Daryl, please let us know. Please let us know if this message resonates with you. I'll read the card for you because it says, release yourself from that which holds you back, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Daryl, please do receive and trust yourself, and also ask Archangel Jophiel to assist you to bring in the positive light of the situation, Daryl, because it is indeed very positive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please let us know if this message resonates with you. Thank you so much. So, Christella, I've got you. Cynthia, yes, I've got you for a card. Rosania, indeed, I've got you for a card. Thank you so much. Hi, Teresa. Yes, I've got you for a card. Welcome, Mary. Sorry I missed you with the previous week. Thank you so much. Kalei. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? I saw the halo around the candle, and how amazing is it that we started the message with Archangel Chamuel and such a beautiful aura of love. Doesn't it remind you of an aura of love? Welcome, Kalei. Thank you so much. It's lovely that you are all greeting each other and that you are here as a community. Jillian, hi Jillian Vernon, I've got you for a card. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello Clayton, nice to see you here. It's wonderful. So I'm just seeing if I've got all the names for this round for a card, and if after we've done these cards, then we will check in again to see if there are any other requests. Thank you so much. Hi Christine. Thank you for joining us. Please send hearts. When we send hearts, we are sending the love around. When we send likes, we are sending gratitude and blessings, and we all just here. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling us, for resonating with this, and please feel free to work with Archangel Chamuel. Christelle, I'm doing a card for you now. Please set the intention while we're drawing the card for you. Set the intention, ask a question, and then let us join in with divine guidance. I'm so happy. Hi, Johnny. Thank you for joining. Christelle, here is your message. I'm so happy that you're joining us on the Finding Love Retreat. It's truly going to be an exceptional time in the energy of unconditional love with Theo Nyker from Speaker Astrology, sharing your love charts and your Venus and what to look for in love according to your chart. Christelle. Christelle, it's a very important time for you to reflect, to go inwards. I know that you are an inwards journey. I am receiving a little bit of a heavy physical energy, Christelle. So if your immune system is down, please use something to lift up the physical body. Are you drinking enough water? The physical body is a little bit low. So remember, when we do move into a space of healing, be it emotional healing or spiritual healing, please remember that the body is carrying the residue of that. And so the physical body need also be nurtured. So I'm really receiving, I don't know if you sometimes, like, I don't know, is it your shoulders or your arms? You just, it feels lame, like the muscles feels lame, like there's no energy in the physical body. Christelle, please check in with your physical body, with your immune system. Drink lots of water. Perhaps maybe you can house the nurturing, house the nutrition. Perhaps maybe, are you eating well? Are you sleeping well? It's also pretty much a time for you to focus on the physical body, to honor your physical body, and also to perhaps maybe, are you walking? I'm also receiving. Are you walking? Are you doing a little bit of exercise? Even though you can just get into the fresh air a little bit, Christelle, please take note and take care of the physical body at this time. What I'm also receiving for you is that you are also working through a lot of stuff, and I know that as well, that you are on a healing journey. So if we work on specifically emotional stuff, it's a time for deep reflection. But when you receive the inspiration, when you receive the insights, and you may want to write them all down, and then you may want to speak about it, because as you receive them in your heart and you speak about it, you can share it, you can release it through your throat chakra, and so you feel lighter. So it also feels as if you're keeping everything inside. And so also surround yourself with people that you can share it with, that you can talk through things, or perhaps maybe you just need to write it down, but be in touch with the vibration of receiving, giving out, releasing through the throat, receiving, giving out, releasing through the throat. That will also help you to feel a little bit better. So you have received Archangel Haniel, and Archangel Haniel is the archangel that can assist us to deepen our intuition, to tap into that divine feminine wisdom that we seek, and also to kind of be with you in meditation to receive the insights. So it's a beautiful reflection time for you, Christelle. So receive all that divine wisdom. And also what I'm receiving for you is when you receive something in intuition, trust it, don't doubt it. So take what you receive and trust it and keep it in your heart, and then you share it. And even if you perhaps maybe share it with a sounding board, or you write it out, so that that insight can become crystal clear for you. And it's almost like you'll have an aha moment, and you'll feel lighter. You will feel lighter. So don't try and keep it all in and keep it all in. You are not alone. And so it's also a very good idea for you to share with people around you all this amazing insights you receive. And then whilst you're going through this, honor the physical body, drink lots of water, because what you would like to do is you would like to have that aha light feeling in the emotional body as well as in the physical body. And so it's going to be awesome if you share, if you release from the throat, and then you also honor the physical body so that the physical body feels light. You know, in my deck, I'm just reminded now about a card called Light. Christelle, if you WhatsApp me and to just remind me, please, I'm going to send you the wording of the card that I'm reminded now about light. Like light in your soul, light in your mind, light in your physical body. Travel light and be at peace. And you can work with Archangel Haniel during this time, in this time of sort of receiving, releasing, receiving, releasing. Please let us know if this message resonates with you. I'll read it for you. Archangel Haniel refers to powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. How amazing is that? Please remind me. I'd love to send you that card in addition to this so that you can step fully into the lightness of being. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Please let us know if that resonates with you. Christine Greenfield, I also see you. Thank you so much. Exhausted. Yes, Christelle. Exhausted. That's the feeling. Thank you. It resonates at this time. Christelle, yes, remember that you are not alone. We are here with you. You've got a community of people, and ask when you need help, but get into that lightness of being. Sending you so much love, sending you so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cynthia, are you still online? And please remember, we'll do Cynthia, and then we'll do Rosania. And so we will go through the list. Please remember that if there is a message for someone else and it resonates with you, just receive it in your heart and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, ask, believe, receive. And so we all one, and so we all connected. You are welcome, and tap into the amazing guidance. Yes, the amazing divine guidance of the universe. Thank you so much. Cynthia, let's do a card for you, my friend. How's Durban? Yes? I haven't seen you for a while, so let us use the Archangel deck. So Cynthia, here is a card for you. Again, please set the intention. If you have one, while we're asking for a message, ask your question and let's receive all together. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Cynthia. Cynthia, here is your message for this evening. How amazing. I absolutely love, thank you, Cynthia. I absolutely love Archangel Jeremiel. And it refers to life review. But Archangel Jophiel, I lovingly refer to as the strategist. of the universe, because sometimes you just have to move into a place of strategy. You have to kind of like move and be in the vibration of what works for me where I am now, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. There's a principle that says what must stay will stay and what must go will go. And sometimes if we make a decision and we follow through with that decision, what must go will go. It will not form part of our vibration going forward because it is done. But before we get into that, we have to make the decision. And so before we can make the decision, sometimes we're at a point of life review. We look at our lives and we go, what do I have that's serving me at this time? And what do I have that's not serving me? What is not of my highest good? What is not resonating with me at this time? And then have the courage to move away from that. Have the courage to work with what you have that works for you. Build your strengths from there. What I'm also receiving for you, Cynthia, is that sometimes we spend so much energy on fixing things that's not serving us in order to make them serve us. There is a principle, a saying that says you cannot resuscitate a dead horse. And so instead of giving energy into what's not serving you, what is pulling you down, perhaps maybe shift your attention and energy to what is serving you. What do you have to work with? What must stay? What is of high vibration? What resonates with you? What speaks to your heart? What serves you? And move your attention and focus there, and that will expand. And once that's expand for you, you can make the decision. We have to remember that once we ask, believe, receive, once we manifest, once we set the intention, once we ask, and we absolutely trust the universe that they will guide and lead us, we make our decisions accordingly. What will stay will stay. What will go, and then trust that that is so. So, Cynthia, you called almost like for a life review. The message is to take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. How amazing is that? So just move into that place and allow yourself to work with what you have and to really let go of that which no longer serves you. You know what's the most amazing thing? That if you do a life review with Archangel Jeremiel and you go through what is serving me and what is not serving me, and out of that which is not serving you, what can you do about that? What can you do about that? And can you focus? Can you focus on it? Can you expand on it? Can you change it? And if not, move away from that. I'm also just receiving for you that there's some things that you're giving a lot of energy to that's not serving you at this time. And perhaps maybe you want to consider whether you would like to continue focusing on that, because it's taking a lot of energy. It's taking a lot of energy. Yes? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we all resonate with each other from time to time. That's so true, Rosania. We are all so connected. Brian, hello, how are you? Valerie, yes, Valerie, I've got you for a card. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Cynthia, please let us know if that message resonates with you. Rosania, I'm going to do a card for you now. We'll do Rosania, Teresa, Mary, Jillian, Christine, Valerie, and then we will end off the Facebook Live. We'll see where we are then. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining our community and for tuning in. It's always so lovely to be connected in this way. Rosania, I'm drawing a card for you right now. And so please set the intention and ask the question as we move forward in divine guidance. Thank you so much. So I have now started shuffling here for you, but I'm just going to move towards another deck for you as well. And it is a amazing because it's Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel, amazing archangel to manifest with, an amazing archangel to work with alchemy, with realizing our dreams, with trying to understand sometimes what is hidden, what still needs to be revealed in order for me to move forward. And also, Rosania, what I'm receiving for you is that the question that you are receiving this evening is, are you seeing your light? Are you seeing your light? And I know the feeling sometimes because we work so hard and we focus and we give our energy into a specific direction, and we focus on others. And so please do not forget to see your own light. And so that it is time for you to step into your spiritual power. It is time for you to almost step into the God within you, to recognize the light that you shine. And if you do recognize the light within you and you reflect on that with humbleness and gratitude and spiritual power and self-worth, you will actually ignite it so it will go further. Your light shines bright, and perhaps the question you just want to ask yourself is, do you recognize your light within you? That is the question I'm receiving for you right now. There's so many things happening for you right now, Rosania, and some of them are seen and unseen. And those that are unseen is sometimes we just need to switch on the light. And sometimes the light is on and it's switched on by the universe. And we don't see it because we are busy working it. And so perhaps what I'm also receiving for you is to just take some time, Rosania, and to bask in the light of God, to take some time and to see the light around you and to acknowledge yourself for how far you've come, and spend time in reflection and contemplation of this beautiful light. And what I'm receiving for you is almost to make this light your own, to receive it into your heart and to just say, yes, it's switched on. Yes, and almost with a joyful, vibrant, grateful energy, and like run into that light and switch it on and say yes, and it will just expand and shine brighter and brighter. You don't have to shine it far and wide. The minute you recognize it within you, it will automatically shine far and wide. You know that Archangel Raziel can assist us to step into that, to move into that closer connection with Source, and so that we recognize the God within us, and so that you fully step into the power of who you are and move into that light. It's such a beautiful time of joy and spiritual growth for you. And as much as I'm receiving the effort, and you need to receive the light. Rosania, please let us know if this makes sense for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yeah, the bulb is there. The bulb is there already. The universe has switched it on, Rosania. You just have to step into the light, and just kind of like open your arms and go, yes. Yes, I'm there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a beautiful time for you. So amazing. And you know what's amazing? Look at the words on this card, Rosania. Epiphany. Isn't epiphany that aha moment, like the light bulb coming on? And that's exactly where you are. And it says, I'll read it for you. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Rosania, I'm wishing you so much abundance and so much joy. And if you just step into that joy and you just recognize the light within you that's already on, you'll shine bright automatically from your heart, because That is who you are. That is who you are. Sending you lots and lots of love. Lots and lots of love. And so let's just quickly do a card as I was drawn to in the beginning from my own card deck called Whispered Guidance, just in addition to that. And this is the integrity card. So this speaks about truth. This speaks about standing in your truth. And even though sometimes it feels like you're the only person that's truthful at this time, even though sometimes it feels like you're the only person that's speaking the truth, speak it. Step into that, because integrity is powerful. It might be lonely sometimes, but it's very, very powerful. Sending you lots and lots of love, Rosania. What an amazing, amazing message. And for those that resonate with this message, let us all see our light. Let us all step into the light of who we are. Because you know, the minute we do that, we can shine that light onto someone else. But if we don't see the light, we cannot shine it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're nodding your head in your lounge. Wonderful. With a blankie, Rosania. Teresa, are you still online? Teresa Ackerman, I'm going to do your card for you next. We'll do Teresa, we'll do Mary, we'll do Jillian, and then we'll do Christine and Valerie. So please let us know if you are still online. Integrity is your word. Rosania, if you message me or inbox me, I'll actually send you the wording of this card in my card deck, but I am scared I'm going to forget, so please feel free to PM me or WhatsApp me and ask for the integrity card, and I'll gladly share it with you, seeing that it's your word. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. So let us do a message for you, Teresa. Thank you for joining in and for always tuning in with us. And so please set the intention now to receive or ask your question as we draw a card for you. So I've started shuffling on this one, but I'm also going to draw a card for you from this deck. And so to set the intention, Archangel Ariel is the archangel of nature, of reminding us of our true nature, reminding us, our true nature is abundant, our true nature is courageous, our true nature is strength, our true nature is also compassion and forgiveness and love. And sometimes through our journey, in trying to be strong, we often fail or we forget about the softer side of who we are. I'm reminded, Teresa, of the yin and the yang, of the male and the female. And very often we take on the male energy because of the responsibility, because of the courage, because of the strength we often need in our journey. And in doing so, you are reminded this evening to also bring in the feminine, to also please ask for help when you need it, and to also please allow for compromise when you need it, and to also please look upon yourself with kindness and forgiveness, and to be a little bit less judgmental on the self. And the more and more we sometimes connect with that vulnerability, the more and more we connect with that feminine energy of ourselves, we can then impart and reflect that onto others. So Archangel Ariel for you this evening reminds you of that strength, reminds you of that courage. And the amazing thing is that Archangel Ariel also assists us and help us with our material resources. So our material resources are met for us whilst we're on our journey. And you are reminded this evening of that asking energy. And in alignment with that, Teresa, be kind to yourself. Sometimes we are so strong that we don't often ask for help, or we also don't often, when help is offered, we feel that we have to cope with it and we have to tackle it and we just have to get on with it. And sometimes you can perhaps maybe sit back and say, I'm tired, I'm not getting on with it anymore, I need help here. And so if we recognize that within ourselves, we can then also offer that to someone else. We can sometimes be very hard on ourselves, and in turn, we can then also be hard on others. But if we work, if we work with those female energies of kindness and compassion and forgiveness and compromise, we actually get stronger through that, because then we are able to bring people together. Because what brings people together is the faith, is the trust, is the kindness, it's the compromise, it's the compassion, it's the love, it's the forgiveness, it's the divine understanding. And so what I'm also receiving for you, Teresa, is that you're wanting to bring people together, but it somehow doesn't feel as if the people want to come together. And so in that, have the courage to use the softer energies to bring people together. That place of the unknown, that place of vulnerability, that place of not really sure what to do, not really knowing what to do. I'm reminded of a principle that says, I don't know what I don't know. And sometimes we don't want to step forward and say we don't know, but sometimes it's the exact thing we need to do in order to bring the people. And so I'm really receiving for you that you need to bring the people. And how are you going to bring the people? And it happens through this grace, compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and sometimes just moving into that vulnerable space. It is in vulnerability where we actually say, I need you. It is in vulnerability where we need each other. It's in vulnerability when we gather strength. And it's definitely not something that we need to fear, yes? So I'll read the card for you. It's Archangel Ariel, and it says, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. A beautiful, courageous energy, almost like a warrior spirit energy. And together with that warrior spirit, we have the divine feminine calling us on kindness and nurturing and compassion. And it's in that, what I'm receiving for you all the time is it's in that you receive your strength. And so the second card is then Archangel Haniel to say that you are also sensitive to emotions and energies right now. So please nurture yourself. And also the message in the beginning to take some time for you to nurture yourself, to honor yourself and your feelings. And if you do feel, sometimes we really feel that our true feeling says that I'm tired and I don't want to do this, or I can't do this alone, or I don't want to do this alone, but we still keep on keeping on, because outwardly we have to be strong. And we often say, I have to be strong. I can't show my weakness. And sometimes the very fact that we show our weakness actually gives us the strength that we need to move forward. And really work with Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is the angel of nature, reminding us of our true nature, but also assisting us when we need material resources in order to move forward. Please let us know if that message resonates with you, Teresa. What a beautiful message, and so much blessings and love for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mary, are you still online? I'm doing a card for Mary now, and then we'll do Gillian Vernon. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, for being here. And if you want to send a word of encouragement to everybody that is watching right now, to everybody that is tuning in, send a heart, send a like. And that is how we uplift and encourage one another also on this thread as we are all connected. Mary Crichton, are you still online? Are you still tuning in with us? Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much for your comment. How are you, Mary? Please let us know if you are still online so that we can do your card reading for you. And then also Gillian Vernon. And then we'll do Christine and then Valerie. What a beautiful evening of divine guidance, of checking in, of lifting each other up. So let's send the love. Let's send the love. Okay. Mary or Gillian? Gillian, are you still online? Are you still watching? So let us see who's still online. Mary or Gillian, Christine or Valerie, then I'll move on with those cards. So if you do come online and your comment pops up, then we'll do your message for you. So it's Mary, Gillian, Christine, Valerie. Let us know who is online. Okay, Gillian, so then can we move with your message then? Gillian, we'll do your message. Thank you so much. We're enjoying everybody's messages, and it's just so nice to connect and tune in with everybody. Raise the vibration, be positive, be connected, and know that we are never, ever alone. So, Gillian, I'm doing a card for you right now. Please set the intention, ask the question while we're shuffling, so that we can do a card for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gillian, this is such an amazing card, the Empress from Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel that assists us with creativity, that assists us with our career, that I always lovingly refer to Archangel Gabriel as the marketing department, yes, our agent in new ventures, helping us to see life's magic, helping us to formulate new beginnings, to step into purpose, to be creative, to take action, and to really step into the leadership of our purpose and taking ownership of that. And your message specifically is kind of urging you and motivating you to act upon your plan. So, Gillian, I don't know if you have some amazing ideas, if you feel that your creativity has woken up, and that I just feel that there's a lot of ideas coming through. And so you write them all down, and and it's a good time for action. It's a good time for action for you. It says that your creativity will be rewarded. You do have the resources. And if you feel that you don't have the resources yet, then just claim them. You know, amazing things happen when we say yes to the universe. So you have to take all the ideas. I get a feeling they're all over. So take the ideas that you have and make a plan and act upon one of them. And even if you take one thing at a time, but you say yes and you act upon that one, and you say yes and you go, thank you for the resources that's on its way to me now. Thank you for the abundance. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the creativity. And you create. And you create. There's a beautiful creative energy around you right now. And while that energy is around you right now, it's time to act upon all those beautiful plans you had. And it does feel as if you really are receiving. I don't know what you do, Gillian, but you're receiving a lot of ideas and a lot of inspiration. And so it's definitely time for you to just act upon that, yes, to just step into action. You know, years ago, I worked with a principle that says the universe applauds action, not thought. And so all these things that you're thinking about, step into it. Because there is abundant resources available that will become available for you. And it's almost like the word magic coming up, yes? it's almost like you're reminded of the magic of life again, and step into that magic of creation and color your life beautiful. There's just so many colors popping in at this time. Please let us know if that message resonates with you, Julian. It's so lovely to have met you on this thread this evening. Thank you so much. Christine, you're still there. Thank you. Christine, we'll do your card next. Kalei, it's always lovely to see you here. Hello, Lisa. I always say my head's all over the place. Oh, Julian, I do know that feeling. So take all these things that's fluttering all over and write them down and tackle them one at a time, and ask for Archangel Gabriel to be your agent in new ventures, to be with you on this, and almost like if the minute you take that action, you almost want to see it. You want to see it. What's the word? You want to actually see how it's unfolding, and you want to see how your creation is just going out there, and it's really in the vibrational world. It is done, it is done, it is done. That's what we're receiving for you, Gillian. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lisa, so nice to see you here. Okay, Christine, let us do a card for you. What amazing comments. Thank you for being part of the community and for tuning in and for commenting and sharing with us this evening. Where are all the hearts? Where are all the hearts? Please send a few hearts for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Christine, I'm shuffling right now. I'm drawing a card for you. So please set an intention or ask a question while we are receiving for you this evening. Thank you so much, Christine. And I'm also going to use another deck. Christine, earlier on we spoke about Archangel Jeremiel, and I don't know if you were a part of that message. Archangel Jeremiel is the archangel who can assist us to sort of do a life review. But this is a beautiful message, Christine, because it refers to the wheel, and it refers to you ready to move forward. Yes, you're ready to roll forward. The wheels are turning. It's the end of delays. You're stepping into the new beginning. Christine, you just have to ask yourself, are you rolling with it? The new beginning is imminent. It's all around you now. Are you rolling with it? Are you in the flow? You most probably know the principle that says what we resist will persist. And so it's I almost get the feeling that you're putting on the brakes, and you just have to take your foot off the brake, and you just have to, you know what I always do? I go, angel on my left, angel on my right, I'm going in. And you almost want to be in the flow. You want to be in the energy of this new beginning, and you just need to go with it, because it just feels like there's green lights all over. Are you in the flow of this new beginning? I'll read it for you. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So it's really something that you have been waiting for, and now that it is here, it almost like feels like you're stepping onto the brake, or perhaps maybe you feel that it's too fast, And so please move into the space where you trust yourself. Move into a space where you trust yourself that you've got this. And you move into a space that you trust yourself, that you know that the universe has your back. And so roll with it. Be in the flow. Be in the flow. What you resist will persist. And sometimes we put the brake on and we resist it, but that brake's going to stay there. And after a while, you're then going to want to ask the universe, well, what happened? Why is nothing happening? Why is my life on pause? And the universe is gently whispering, take your foot off the brake. Please let us know if that resonates with you. I just want to do a one in addition to that, as I'm drawn to a card from my own deck called Whispered Guidance. In addition to that, wonderful new beginnings for you, Christine. How amazing is that? And so amazing things happen. I can't believe this. You see, you can't make this up. Now you've received the miracles card and you are guided to believe in miracles. How amazing is that? Christine, it's an amazing time for you to believe in the miracles that's all around you right now. Amazing things happen when you say yes to the universe. Angel on your left, angel on your right, and go in and believe in miracles and believe in the good. Believe in the blessings. Look around you. And as you're in this flow, you're also in the space of creation. So as you're on the flow, you can create. As you're in the flow, you can manifest. As you're in the flow, because your attention is on the expansion, because your attention is on the flow, because your attention is on the blessings, because your attention is on the new beginnings, because your attention is on what is possible, that will expand and more will come. Your attention is on the fuel, not on the brake. Does that make sense? Christine, please let us know if that resonates with you. And also, please, if you send me, I must read this for you. It's just so amazing. Even though it might look impossible, turn your vibration and energy into receiving your miracle now. Act as if this is so. You are guided to believe in miracles. If you PM me or you WhatsApp me, I will send you the wording of this card for you to take with you in this beautiful energy of moving forward that you are in right now. Thank you so much. Yes, Christine, trust the process. Trust the process. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kalei, yes, it is really true that we have so much help available to us all the time. Yes, thank you. Hello, Joey. Thank you for joining us this evening. I want to know, Valerie, are you still with us? And Mary Crichton and Valerie, are you still with us? Then we will finish off with those two readings this evening. It's really so amazing that you are joining us and that you've tuned in on a Wednesday evening. I also know that so many people are celebrating Halloween and having a beautiful evening out. And so I really do appreciate you tuning in with us this evening. Valerie, did I miss you? Are you still online? And Mary Crichton, are you still online? Please let us know so that we can do your messages before we close off. Actually, I'm quickly going to do those two cards. It may resonate with someone else. And Mary and Valerie, if you tune in later or you want to watch the replay, you are more than welcome. So we're tuning into the energy of Valerie. And if you are listening later or you're watching the replay, here is your message for the evening. Valerie, Archangel Uriel helps us to receive divinely guided ideas and inspiration, especially if we ask for help, especially if we need a solution to a problem. And it really receiving the energy of solving the problem or needing a solution. And Archangel Uriel can assist us. You know, and sometimes while you're busy with something else, you just get that quick flash of an idea or you get an inspiration from somewhere. And so if you do receive that, use that ideas and inspiration you get that are divinely guided, and they are divinely guided as a solution. And so really take the ideas that you receive and work with them so that you can use that to know what to do. I'm really receiving that it's a solution energy and that you're seeking a solution for something. And so I'll read it for you. It says it's all about stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation and ambitious plan. So please do ask Archangel Uriel to assist you, and you will receive an idea. It will feel as if the idea comes out of nowhere. And if this idea comes, trust it, write it down and implement it, and you will be guided from there on. Thank you so much, Valerie. I do hope that you listen to the replay so that you can receive the love, light, and guidance this evening. And Mary, I haven't seen you for so long. Lots of love to you. And so I'm doing a card for you, Mary. And I also do hope that you tune in later, watch the replay, as this is a message for you. And for those that are still on, I know it's been a long thread. I trust that the messages are also resonating with you. And so this is our last message for the evening, and it goes out to Mary. Oh, this is beautiful. We had Archangel Jophiel earlier on in the evening, yes. Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, the archangel of positivity that can assist us to see the silver lining. And this is so beautiful because it talks about believing in your dreams. And in the beginning of the thread, we spoke about that. In the beginning of the thread, we spoke about moving forward and holding on to that dream and keep on believing in ourselves. And so the star is a beautiful card reminding us of our dreams. All we have to do is to believe in ourselves. So Mary, I do hope that you're tuning in. I'll read it for you. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. And what I'm receiving for you, Mary, is also to look up. Look up and see the stars. Look up and see the possibilities. Look up and just bring that hope back in your heart again. And there's so many blessings around us if we look up. If we look up and we receive that hope and we wish upon a star. And so thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I will definitely be live on Sunday morning with the Angels. We did not have Sunday live for a while, as it was the Angel Summit, and then I was away a little bit, had some rest. And so we will be on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. for Sunday morning live with the Angels. Have a beautiful evening, everybody. Enjoy the celebrations. Lots of love. Bye.